Today's workshops are inspired by Telia Telion, the wacky race created as part of the Valletta Pageant of the Seas, an event which celebrates our Grand Harbour every 2 years. In Telia Telion, participants create their own boat out of recycled material and then compete in a race across the harbour for a big prize. Try making your own model wacky boat with this fun tutorial.
Hi everyone, my name is Marta. This is a series of 3 workshops produced by the Valletta Cultural Agency and the Valletta Design Cluster. During this workshop, I'm going to show you how to build a super colorful boat. In the tutorial, I will be using a nail, hammer and a craft knife. It is highly recommended to use them with the help of the parents. We're going to start with one of the milk cartons. Just remember to wash them well before we start doing crafts. I will need to cut just the bottom part of the milk, and we need to measure around 1 centimeter from the bottom, so I will take the knife and cut it through like this. Alright, so this is how it should look like. Next, grab the second milk carton and place the previously cut roof of the cabin on the back side of it. Use Sharpie to mark the exact size of it on the cardboard. You can mark only 2 small lines on the edges of the box. And we're going to use the knife to make 4 tiny holes here for the ice cream sticks to fit in. So I have the normal ones and the color ones. You can paint them before, or you can use Sharpies to color them as well. I'm going to use the colored ones for this project. And the width of the cut has to be more or less the same as the width of the stick. It is important to not cut too close to the edge. So I will make 4 marks here, like this. And I take the knife to cut it. You might need to do 2 incisions next to each other so the hole will be wide enough for the stick to go through it. Now we can fix them in. You have to press gently. Now we're going to make 4 cuts on this part of our boat. We have to make sure that it's the right size, like this.
Mark 4 lines inside of it, 5 mm apart from the edges. Once again, make gentle cuts on the lines wide enough to fit wooden sticks. As the last step, push the wooden ice cream stick through the holes in the roof. Adjust the height of it and make sure it's stable.
The next step is to make stairs to go under the deck. For that reason, I'm going to remove the sticks with the top part.
Take a Sharpie and mark the stairs pattern in between the holes we have made. I'm making a little bit more advanced pattern, but you can easily go ahead with a normal rectangle. If you want to follow my chosen pattern, remember to do it at least 5 mm afar from the cuts we have made for wooden sticks. Use the craft knife to cut it off, but remember to leave the line in the middle uncut.
we're not going to cut the last line to remove this piece. We're going to fold it on the line, and those are going to be our stairs.
On our stairs surface, mark with the Sharpie how many stairs you want to make and bend mark the lines in opposite directions. We are going to place a felt carpet on the stairs. Use a pencil and a ruler to measure how much felt you need to cover the stairs. When you cut it out, put UHU liquid glue on the surface of the stairs, attach felt and fold the stairs with the fabric again to form them. Cut out excess fabric if needed.
The next step is to make the mast. I'm going to use the chopstick. If you don't have one at home, you can use also the skewer.
Take the wine cork and use a craft knife to cut a small slice from it. We will use only this part of the cork. Take a hammer and nail. Aim the nail in the middle of the cork and make a hole in it. Push the nail through to widen the hole so the chopstick can fit in. Push the pointy part of the chopstick in there. Make a small hole in the middle of the front part of the boat. Widen it with the nail and press the chopstick down.
Before we fix it with the glue, we're going to make our sail.
To create a sail, we will need colorful sweet wrappers and a glue stick. Stick them together to form a flat surface and cut the triangle from it. Remove the mast for now to make a sail first. Use glue on the shorter edge. Place the wider part of chopstick along with it and wrap the chopstick around to form a sail. Now you can fix the mast to the boat. Pour UHU liquid glue around the chopstick on the cork. Push it through the hole on the deck and keep for 30 seconds so it sticks.
So now it's going to be a fun part. We're going to decorate our boat.
To do so, you can use duct tape, Sharpies, stickers or paint. If you decide to paint it, please make sure that it is dry before you continue with the next step. I've decided to decorate my boat with the duct tape, Sharpies and buttons. As the next step, I will use different colors of duct tape.
I'm going to use red tape to go all around the boat as well, starting from my front part, just below the hull.
I will finish off sides with a Sharpie. Now I'm going to use buttons to decorate the deck around the mast. Pour the Yoo-hoo liquid glue on the deck and start placing buttons to cover it. You can use skewer to navigate placed buttons and avoid gluing your fingers.
My hands are covered all in glue, so I will wash them before I start the next step.
It's time to make windows. I will use empty Nespresso cups and paint color samples, but you can use any colored paper you have. Pour liquid Yoo-hoo glue on the flat round part of the cup and stick it to the colored paper.
Now we're going to take the scissors and cut them all around the cup.
Grab the craft knife, press down the Nespresso cup and gently cut off the top part of it, leaving around 3 mm. Be gentle to not damage colored paper below.
If you do not have Nespresso cups at home, you can also use just normal plastic cups and stick them around the boat.
Once all windows are done, we will attach them with the Yoo-hoo liquid glue to the sides of the boat, 3 on each side.
As the next step, we're going to make our bow here.
To create a bow, I will use champagne cork and a string. Place a drop of Yoo-hoo liquid glue at the edge of the cork to stick a string and wrap it all around. You can add a little bit more glue if needed. Push the cork inside the hole in the milk carton.
As the next step, we're going to finish off our top deck. And for that, I'm going to use some tissue paper and just normal glue stick. We're going to decorate it all around. If you want, and it's going to be easier for you, you can remove the sticks for a while. And once we finish, we will place them again.
Grab a glue stick and stick each piece of tissue papers all around the cabin's roof.
So this is my top deck, and we have to place our sticks back. Our boat is ready. If you still want to do some more crafts and you have some champagne corks left, you can create your own captains or superheroes which are going to drive your boat. Have fun!